Oh, hello everyone. If you're wondering why I'm doing it out here, usually I do it because usually I do it in my room. You might think I'm doing a paper airplane tournament, but that's incorrect because today's episode of Dinosaur BFDI is outside in here. So the teams have chosen two of their members that haven't gone yet to participate in this challenge. So it's a team challenge of 3 islands, just like in regular BFDI. So you have to cross this gap to get to island 1 over here. There are 30 or so pieces of paper. If you flip one over and it has a circle under it, then you get to move on to island 2, which you have to somehow find a way to get to, which is the chair. And then they're supposed to be flipped over, but there's some that have key shapes on it. There's some pieces of blue paper that have key shapes on them, but there's only 8 of them, and there's 16 pieces of paper. So the dinosaurs are supposed to flip them over. They're not supposed to flip them over. They're supposed to take one, go to the island, go to island 3, insert it into this book, and if it doesn't work, then they have to go back. But if it does work, then it has a key on it, and they win. That team wins. So, let's begin. Let's first look at this team, the Raptors team. They are running up already, and they have jumped over onto the table and right onto island 1, and they start flipping over. Raptor picks this one first. Nothing. This one. Oh, it's a circle. Pretty simple. In the same time, the other teams had barely even gotten time to cross. This team, Onyx and Bone Cruncher, went across very slow and steady. And they started flipping over as well. Nope. That's in the same time. Now the next ones to go were Postasuchus and Pteranodon. Postasuchus had to hop across the island. And he just went there in time, and he flipped one over, and it was blank. And then Taro came and flipped one over, and then they kept flipping over, but they kept getting blank ones. So, let's just focus on the 4 teams now, and then we'll do the other 4 teams in a different round. So, the Raptor team has been flipping, and they have the raft. That's what the circle is. It's a raft across the river to island number 2. So, island number 2, you have to find some way to climb up. I don't care how. So, this raft is dead. You don't need it anymore. Gotta get up. Yeah. I have good arms. I'm good at climbing. Yeah. Yeah. So they're stuck there. The other teams, meanwhile, there's still this team that's back there, the Triceratopses. And at this time, they're right about here. Right here. So meanwhile, these guys keep flipping, and they get a raft. The Postasuchus just paddles, and the Pterodactylus flies. And then these guys are flipping and flipping, and they finally get a raft. And meanwhile, the Raptor team has been approached on by the non-dinosaurian team. So, yeah. He gets off, the raft is dead. He's flying around. He flips, he doesn't flip over one. This guy is cheating. He's going on without his teammate. Insert. He inserts it into the book. Beep beep. It doesn't work. But then the Raptor team finally makes it up to the top. They take one. They insert it into the book. Beep beep. It doesn't work. So they place it back down. And they keep flipping over. But then, why don't we do two at a time? Because this is a bit hard. These guys have finally made it. These ones. So Onyx quickly climbs up the chute, grabs one. Beep. So this team is safe. The green team, that was the team for the green team. Now these guys, he just is staying at the top, handing Taro some stuff. I'm not sure if that's cheating or not. Scan. Beep. So Team Post Dasuke is safe. Meanwhile, the Ceratopsids are finally on the blue paper flipping obstacle. So they flip over one, and they flip another one, and they still don't get it. And then on their third try, they finally get the raft. So they sail across, but by the time they make it to the next island, the Raptor team has already picked up a second thingamabobber. Raptor team has already picked up their second key slice, and they've taken it over and scanned it, and there you go. The Raptor team is also safe. So now the second two-to-time race. So we'll have the Titanoboa team versus the Giga Note team. So I wish we could turn the brightness down on this. So the Giga team hops across first of all, but then the Titanboa team, the big guy, he's like, yeah. The Titanboa comes across, and so does his little partner, but then the Spotlight Monolophosaurus flips it over and doesn't get it. But then the Titanboa, he gets lucky, he flips it over and gets it on the first try. They sail away. These guys, they're still looking. They're still looking at the rafts. They cannot find any rafts. They're having very bad luck finding rafts. And by the time they flip 6 over, they're almost ready to give up. But as they flip their 10th one, it's also a miss. And their 11th one is finally the one that brings them to island number 2. But by the time they've done 11, the other team is already there. So the other team, on their raft, has made it across and has already picked up a key slice. However, it doesn't work. They pick up a second key slice in their time. It doesn't unlock again. The Giga team is catching up. They both have a thing. Oh. They both have a key slice, and neither of them are the right one. Once again, this time, they both grab a key slice once again. But this time, the Giga team slides it in the book. Beep! And the unluckiness of the Titanobo's team causes them to be the ones that are in the semifinals for losing. Next, Spino team versus Yellow team. 3, 2, 1, go. Spino hops across again. So does the baby, because the babies are super athletic. I don't know why. But the Gallimimus is also hopping, and he is flipping. He's a flipping. They're flipping fast. But even though the Gallimimus and Allosaurus team are flipping fast, the Spinosaurus team gets their raft on the second try, which is good for them. They sail. The Spinosaurus team sails until they are here. The Spinosaurus team catches one key slice and moves on. The key slice is a dud. They put it back. They grab another one. It's another dud. And by this time, they have arrived here on their raft. They grab their third key slice, and the Yellow team grabs their first. The Yellow team has grabbed this one right here. Now the Spinosaurus team, luckily, is the right key slice. So, yes. Okay, so the Titanoboas have measured their time against the Allosauri, and the Allosauri won. So, the Titanoboa versus the Ceratopsids. No matter what, a team that has been eliminated before will be up for elimination this time. So it's the first time that happened. So, they all hop across quickly. The Titanoboa team starts flipping over. No one knows how many are left. There might be only one raft left. Actually, I think there is. There is only one raft left. So, the Titanoboa is keeping on flipping over. They're very unlucky today. They have flipped over 6 spaces and not gotten a single raft. The Titanoboas flip over the 7th. Triceratopses flip over the 7th. And none of them are real slices. And it looks like, once again, none are real slices. There you go. There you go. None are real. And the Ceratopsids flip them over the Titanoboa. Remember, only 2 are correct. The Titanoboas and teams are just flipping over and flipping over. And then they both get it at the same time. The last 2 rafts, bringing them over to this side. The last 2 rafts have been taken, and the Titanoboas grab the bottom key slice, and it's a dud. The Ceratopsids grab their first key slice, and it is also a dud. And then the Titanoboa team flips over a key slice, puts it in the book, and it is, ding! It is perfectamundo, which means the Triceratopsid team, the first ones up for elimination, are now in last place, once again. Goodbye, guys. We'll come back next time with the elimination.